right. It has been a hot minute since I've done any trading or been live. All right, so testing to see if the audio is working. There is a bit of a delay, quite a bit of delay. So, yeah, we back. Took a break for a while because it was real discouraging. A lot of brokers stop allowing Trinidadian traders to trade. And quite a bit because of that, I couldn't trade stop step, I couldn't trade futures. So it was a bit discouraging for a while, so I stopped trading. And then Top Step recently sent an email saying that we could trade again. So here we are. At the moment, I am taking 250k evals on Top Step, as well as 10k on Fivers and trading a personal account. So the main focus right now is the futures. Trading on Top Step. On Top Step. So this is a new strategy been working on for a while, since I don't normally trade manual. Now, it does have a 45% win rate, but the loss to win ratio is like 1 to 7. So when you do take losses, the loss is extremely small, and when you do take wins, the wins are decent size. You just lose a lot. So it's just to have the psychology to stick with it when you're taking these losses. But you can see where the stop is. The stop is right now at about $58, which works out around 11. On 2 micros, that is what, about 13 points, and the take profit is at 800. So we did catch a move yesterday. We did catch this move yesterday from somewhere around here and closed off at this point, and then that was it for the day. Same thing happened the day before yesterday. If we look at the trading results, so this was yesterday, on the day before yesterday. A lot of small losses, 24, 38, 74, and then the wins. Now you do get small wins in between because you constantly move your stop loss. But you can see like we have a $800 win here from one trade, and that was it. And then day before also we had 2 losses, 47, 72, and the wins we had were 117, 310, and 400 and 406. You can see like, so this strategy does pretty well at minimizing the losers and cutting them extremely quickly as well. So at the moment the balance is around 2,000. Need 1,000 again in order to pass this eval. So I'll be taking every signal. Win or lose, we'll be taking every signal. As you can see under me, we have the daily net cumulative P&L and the net daily P&L. So those are updating live on Top Step. And these are the two accounts we have here, 250K. So took one position, close the position, then took another position, and we are just waiting. Now this is something that could take pretty long, so there's a lot of waiting in between. But the market has been moving extremely crazy for the last 2 days, 3 days. It's been extremely crazy. So we're just trying to take a small chunk of the pie out. For the market. So yeah, it was a bit discouraging when they they kind of stopped a lot of countries from trading futures. So my take profit trader, Top Step, Bullnox, everything was just closed off, and I had to start back. I had to start back just trading forex, and I really wanted to do futures, but Top Step said that we could trade with them until I think they said you can't go live. You can trade the combines, and if you hit 200K in withdrawals, then you would need to stop. So that is where we at. So what you would do, we will just play the game as is. We just here waiting. The game as it. We just here waiting. So I am not going to try to get to that $1,000 profit today. I'll, and when I try to push it just to get to that $1,000 profit, I would split it between today and tomorrow. So if I do get one good trade and we hit around 500, I would take that, and then I will wait on until tomorrow and see if we get another position, and then call that judge. I didn't even have to come in with my paper ID. I told them because it Now this is where the strategy could get a bit choppy. This flicking between buys and sells, and you can't be married to one particular direction. As the signal changes, you need to be out and in again. How the strategy works is you're always in the market, either you're buying or you're selling. You have some position on at some point in time. It's something I was building on Ninja Trader, even though the trading has stopped. So we just need to wait and see. So if price closes, if our bar closes at this point, we would reverse this position and then we take a long. So as I said, a lot of small losses.
Order filled.
So now we take a buy there. I need to get this one closed. As you can see, there was only a $5 loss on a 10K account. So the positions put the stop right there. Move the stop right there. So on the Forex accounts, I am not putting any take profit, but it is there on Top Step. So this actually does need to be all the way here. Or this went to this point because I put on one contract instead of two. So I will put on my second buy right here, and that would be it. This needs to be adjusted down to right there. So yeah, even though the strategy is a 45% win rate strategy, when the winners do come in, it extremely large. So right now, if ChatGPT analyzing the results from the backtest in order to give me some feedback on the performance itself. We had a massive move down yesterday, so uh, I am hoping that maybe we get some correction today. All right, so let us just hold strong and see if the market starts to work in our favor and starts to push up. We are looking for a 200-point move, which is that is generally how the strategy works. We look to take around a 50-point stop, not 50 points, sorry, 25-point stop and a 200-point target. So it does sound like a bit when most traders would be scalping for 10 points, but the market does make these large moves. So you just need to be patient until you get it. Try to take all the entries if possible. But for the last 2 days, I've been getting some trades before I go to bed, my time. So, but as I said, even though the target is 200 points, which would be about $800 on your account, if I could get the account up to 2,500 today, I will take that as a win, and then I will have more room tomorrow, in order to try to hit the 500. So if all goes well and we do trade well, I am hoping to pass the eval by tomorrow. Fingers crossed. We see how it goes. This strategy did do good on my personal account because I had a small account with 600 last week trading this strategy, and you can see how small these stops are. And in general, the stop we're looking at on my $600 account, we're looking at about $15 to $20, taking a bit more risk as the stop. And with that stop yesterday, we closed at 220 in profit. So, and that was this using the same 200 tick or 200 point profit target on top step, and basically just transferring it across to MetaTrader 4. So far not bad, but we'll see how this plays out moving forward. But Asian session generally is pretty slow, so we'll see what happens. Looking for a push up, small 200-point move. Always keeping stops extremely tight. I think if we break and make a new high on the donkey and channel, we should rally a bit. Yeah, price is struggling to move at the moment. Yeah, price is struggling to move at the moment. Come on, we need a little push. And we pull him back in. I think we just need to break this range right here. And we are pulling right back into VWAP. So hopefully it rejects off of VWAP and starts back pushing up. Are we going to get stopped here? I think we might get. So according to the strategy, I'm supposed to close there, but the 15-minute is pushing back up. So I'll just wait a bit. If we come back down, I will close. Alright, we have a rejection of our VWAP. Let us see if this 15 minutes will close above. VWAP. Let us see if this 15 minutes will close above. And we look at the pushback above and break the donkey and channel on the upside. Keep this long going. Just looking for a little decent move tonight. Call that. I don't mind calling it at about, if we could get 200, 250 positive, I don't mind. Tomorrow during New York, we could do the balance. Today, New York session was decent. We made 800 in one position. So that wasn't bad. Today, New York session was decent. We made 800 in one position. I sound so tired. This is unreal. I sound like I need my bed. Oh. Need to get some work done on my drone as well. Need to get some work done on custom 3-inch tracer drone, 3.5-inch Volador. To get some work done on custom 3-inch tracer drone. So we still wobbling around here, just hovering above VWAP. Still within this range. The only reason I maintain and taking all the positions is because during the back test we did take all the positions, even if we get whipsawed a bit. Hence the 45% win rate. But 1 to 7 risk to reward, so it does make sense taking all the positions, even if we get chopped up a bit. We back down to view up. Question is, are we going to get stopped out here? We just need a push. We need to break above the Donkian channel. We should be ripping to the upside, hopefully. What is to get out of that range? Send that to boys. What is this? Still just bouncing a wrong view up. Again, with this strategy, we can expect to get chopped up a bit. We'll need to see that push and close above view up. So thus far, this strategy hasn't been performing too bad at all. Does get chopped up a bit, but generally small losses, extremely large wins. But it is a negative, has a negative win rate, 45%. Nice part of it, so. We need to break out of this range. We stuck in this range. Difficult to trade and work at the same time. Oh. All right, let's see. I said we keep rejecting these candle highs. Like, but I do have faith in the system. Did perform pretty well yesterday, so. Are we stuck? Are we stuck? That is a question. Are we stuck? We seem to be stuck. Those last two 15-minute highs seem like a serious resistance. Like a serious. So right now, waiting for the break above these 3 15-minute candles here and a break above the Duncan channel in order to run to the upside. Let me do a bit of rearranging. All right, we still have those trades going on the personal account as well as the Fifers eval, fighting to break those highs. There we go again. We directed off for the 15-minute candle, 15-minute candle highs. Still catching me tail to break above that. Break out. Back down again. back in this area where we could be chopped up again. Right, this candle here manifest solid. We'll close this and we'll wait for additional candle to form before we take a short. But you have to be patient with this and wait and see, because it is a bit tricky, especially at this point. We are going nowhere in a hurry. Oh, we still just bouncing our own view up. Come on, man. Now, all we need is a break above the last tree. 15-minute high. we're supposed to take out the high on the donkey and channel and then supposed to push up, but at the moment we are in a serious range. If price pulls down and shows me that it wants to go lower, then we will close the trade and we'll take the opposite direction according to the strategy. We'll take the opposite direction according to the just so. Come on, man. We need some sort of movement. Not necessarily in the downward direction. It look like we might push lower. push lower. If we do push lower and close this position, then we will be forced to take a position on the other side. But we could still just be chopping around. We just faffing around this view up. Look like it there.
Order filled. Order filled.
Going to break to the downside. Have another run like this again. It is possible. I need a close here to get. Be there.
Order filled.
So according to the strategy, we need to take the position. Even if it does not work out, we need to take the position at all times in order to maintain the win rate. Even though the win rate is 45% profitable, the risk to reward is 1 to 7. So we need to take the position. And because I take in fivers eval, like once I get the signal here, I take the position on fivers as well as my personal account. So need to just wait and see if it plays out. If the market does pull back, well, we will be chopping around again. Stop in your right spot. Yep. just playing around there again. Pick a direction. Go. Right back up to break above the view again. Was that a fake out? Was it a fake out?
Order filled. Order filled.
Don't tell me now we're gonna break above the top. Oh. Come on, we need you to close. So there you have it.
Order filled.
We keep getting these signals that bouncing back and forth, which sucks. But during the back test, we had to take it, so I need to keep taking them. I don't have a choice. That's it.